Astrocat the Spacefarer. Throughout the history of space travel, animals have journeyed alongside humans. This was particularly evident during the intense period of the space race, with notable names like Ham the chimpanzee and Laika the dog capturing the public's imagination. However, among the various spacefaring animals, one feline stands out, yet remains largely forgotten: Felicette. This French cat holds the unique distinction of being the first and only feline to journey beyond Earth. On October 18, 1963, Felicette launched aboard the Veronique AG-1 rocket, reaching an altitude of 100 miles at 6 times the speed of sound. The rocket hovered at the edge of Earth's gravitational pull, where she experienced weightlessness and approximately 9.5 Gs of force. After 15 minutes, Felicette safely returned to Earth, parachuting down in her tiny space capsule. In just a few moments, this Parisian tuxedo cat, who might have otherwise spent her days stalking mice, became an overnight feline celebrity. Legend says Felicette inspired countless cats to pursue STEM degrees. For the love of boxes. A question that has no doubt bogged philosophers for centuries is why cats suddenly grow attached to boxes. Forget that fancy cat bed you just spent your rent money on. Your feline probably prefers the Amazon delivery box it came in. As a cat owner, this can be infuriating or baffling. However, there's a science to this. Despite being domesticated for years, cats are still predators. As a result, they are keen on seeking confined spaces that reduce the odds of detection, while also providing safety from harm. As an ambush predator, your cat feels more at home in a box. Science supports this, showing that even the illusion of a square on the floor attracts cats. If a simple drawing can do that, imagine the allure of an actual box. Toe beans. If you've ever seen the toes of cats and can't stop fussing over how cute they are, you might want to cut your awing short to count them. Cats typically have 18 toes, 5 on each front paw and 4 on each hind paw. The dew claw is the 5th claw on the cat's front paws, resembling a small thumb. Unlike the other claws, it doesn't touch the ground when the cat walks. This unique claw aids in climbing and balancing. That said, it's not unusual for cats to have more than 18 toes. When this happens, the cat is considered a polydactyl cat. This is such an interesting quality because cats who are polydactyl have a 50% chance of producing offspring with the same quality. C is for cathletes. Cats are easily one of the most flexible creatures in existence. Thanks to their brains, bone structure, muscles, and overall design, these pet predators are built for climbing, speed, and jumping. Their musculoskeletal structure is the most important part of their athleticism. For starters, cats have more bones than humans, even though they are much smaller. They also have almost as many muscles as us, with some clustered in very complex groups. For instance, the outer ears alone contain 32 different muscles, allowing them to rotate 180 degrees. Additionally, cats have a long, flexible backbone that can twist and turn in various directions. This versatile backbone is supported by strong shoulders and back muscles, enabling cats to walk gracefully and leap to impressive heights. Also, cats have flexible collarbones, allowing them to squeeze into tight spaces and contort into surprising shapes. If you've ever seen a cat mold itself into a liquid-like form inside a fishbowl, this explains why. Furthermore, their tails serve more than just an aesthetic purpose. They aid in navigation and balance, acting like a rudder and counterweight. Thanks to their exceptional musculoskeletal structure, cats can effortlessly correct themselves in midair to land on their feet, balance in seemingly impossible locations, and easily climb vertical surfaces. Climbing down, 0. Despite being great athletes overall, cats are terrible at getting off high spaces. There's a reason why cats climb up trees effortlessly, but become stuck when it's time to descend. This isn't because our feline friends suddenly forget how their body works. If anything, they are acutely aware of the design flaw in their otherwise perfect body structure: their claws. Since their claws are curved in one direction, they have a better grip to climb up or grip surfaces. They simply hook their claws into an object, and the rest is simple. However, what makes climbing so easy is impractical for going the other way, since hooking and gripping don't work for controlled descent. This is why they panic and wait to be rescued. The alternative is getting back down the same way they got up, with their claws used for hooking and gripping. That would require cats to descend bottom first. Either our feline friends have yet to get that update, or their predatory instincts think it's a bad idea to be that vulnerable. If all this cat content is inspiring you to adopt a cat or spoil your feline friend with new toys, you might want to consider boosting your finances. That's why we're excited to introduce our partner, Course Careers. Are you looking to change or advance your careers seamlessly? Sign up with Course Careers today. It features courses in IT, accounting, data analytics, software development, and more, taught by experts in each respective field. No degree required. They also assist with job hunting to help you land the best positions. Simply click on the link in the description to get started today. The best part, they offer free mini courses to help you determine if the career and course are the right fit for you. That said, back to the video. Whiskers aren't regular hairs. Whiskers aren't just any hair. They are highly sensitive due to the multiple nerve endings in their follicles. Think of them as a cat's fingertips. This sensitivity is why you should never cut a cat's whiskers. Cats use their whiskers to feel or sense things in their environments, including airflow. That's why it's best to use shallow bowls for their food and water so that their whiskers can move freely. With deep bowls, cats can experience a phenomenon called whisker fatigue from constantly brushing them against the bowl. This can cause the cat to be irritable. By the way, did you know cats have whiskers on their feet too? It's true. In addition to the whiskers on their face, cats have a set of whiskers on the underside of their front legs near the wrist, called carpal whiskers. Weird, right? Like the whiskers on their faces, the ones on their feet are also for sensory feedback, especially when it comes to dealing with prey. Carpal whiskers help them to catch and subdue prey. Sorcery or not, cats almost always land on their feet, from the chunkiest to the slimmest. While this isn't always the case, it's mostly true. This phenomenon is known as the righting reflex and helps felines know which way is up and down. They can detect these directions thanks to a complex vestibular apparatus found in their inner ears. Part of this righting reflex involves rotating the back and front halves of their bodies independently, which is further aided by the fact that their spines are flexible and can twist in various directions. With these features, cats in midair can point themselves downwards, find a landing spot, and correct their positions to stick the landing. And gracefully too. And if they land poorly, they'll either pretend it didn't happen or scowl at the closest witness. Perfection or nothing. Mouths are for smelling. In humans, the nose is essential for our sense of smell. While cats have noses too, they also use their mouths to detect scents. Located on the roofs of their mouths is an organ called Jacobson's organ, which helps analyze unusual odors. So the next time you see your cat breathing in through their mouth and making a funny face that looks like a weird smile, you'll know what's going on. All hail! Talkeetna is a village in southern Alaska, situated between Anchorage and Denali National Park. This unique community is primarily known for its unconventional connection to moose. The town hosts a moose dropping festival in July, where participants toss moose dung from a helicopter and predict its landing spot. Sounds like fun. Another moose-related event is the Wilderness Woman Contest, where local women showcase their skills by hunting moose and tossing firewood. Good times. So how does such a quirky town end up on our list? Well, in 1997, the election for town mayor rubbed many of the residents the wrong way, and they deemed the candidates unworthy of the position. Lori Steck, the manager of Nagley's General Store, discovered kittens being given away in a parking lot. In her excitement, she chose a unique tiny ginger kitten without a tail and fittingly named him Stubbs. Thus, the first feline mayor was born. But wait, how did that even happen? Well, Talkeetna passed a write-in campaign for this to be possible, and Mayor Stubbs became the official leader of the town. Unreal as it seems, the residents of the town hadn't entirely lost the plot. For this small village, the title of mayor was more of a ceremonial role than anything else, serving as a way to critique both Democrats and Republican candidates. However, that didn't stop Stubbs from having the best legacy of all the mayors before him. According to Steck, Stubbs is honest, doesn't mess with folks' businesses, and doesn't increase sales tax. On his own, Stubbs ran a clean office for the entire 2 decades of his reign, having no scandals or skeletons in his cupboard. Stubbs' time in the spotlight began winding down in 2013 after a run-in with a dog that ended in a mauling. Stubbs survived with multiple deep cuts, broken bones, and a punctured lung, yet he continued to be mayor until he passed in 2017 at 20 years old. To date, the Canine Federation has yet to comment on whether the mauling was a racially charged attack on the first feline mayor. If you didn't know these cat facts, don't you think it's worth a like and subscribe? Be sure to share this video with your friends and leave a comment with any other cat facts you know. See you in our next video.